Oh shit, there's no Diglett!
Yep, I killed the...
Congratulations.
I can teach a Pokemon how to puke.
I was gonna say congratulations, you found a baby.
That works too. I'm gonna ignore you, sir.
I also have a cat.
Boop.
I gained a cat in between episodes. It was sitting in my arms. Pretty content. She isn't trying to get up.
No.
But I picked her up and she was really tired, so... It's the Mei.
Yep.
It's the not fat one. It's the pudgy one.
It's the pudgy one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you too condensed? Here. Now you're spread out on the entire lap.
What the...
What happened?
He just disappeared.
Oh, he's using bounce.
That was weird. Okay. That should be enough to kill.
You sure about that?
Yep.
Alright. Just wanted to make sure that you were...
Oh, yeah. I know that move.
We're Ghastly. Yes!
We should have a Haunter now.
Yes! But now his name won't make sense. Sacred Fire.
Why is he learning a move? He should be evolving.
When does Ghastly evolve into Haunter? Oh my god, it actually capitalized Ghastly and Haunter.
That's cool.
Yeah, it evolves into Haunter at level 25.
Yeah. He's level 37. There it goes. That's just weird for it to learn the move first.
Oh no, it's hard. It's hiding. It's scared. It's not scared. It's just tired. Yes!
We never checked Ghastly's
That's okay. We'll check on stats.
Alright.
You're Rick Ghastly evolved into a Haunter. It's Rick Haunter.
Okay. Let's take a look at Haunter.
Oh my god. It's a dinosaur.
Yeah, it got a few more,
Got some HP.
A few more HP. No, that's not... What am I doing? Okay.
What are you doing?
Sure.
Paralyzes on contact.
Yeah,
Calm nature.
That.
That's nice. It's speech.
Holy Jesus, man!
Oh, I'm sorry. I made the noise, and that's the noise I make when I'm going to play with the cats.
Cat's just like, excuse me? No.
I'm sorry, baby.
Alright.
It really does look like one of those cats that a supervillain would have.
Aww. He's so cute.
Yes. Mei is adorable.
No. That's not going to be a double battle. No.
Look at you. You're so pretty. Oh.
Aha.
Oh, shit. It's a poor gun, too.
It'll be fine.
Man, he really loses some shape in the side, on the side view. He looks really flat.
What sound does a Haunter make?
No, it's a... I've been listening to the Game Grumps because I'm making a playlist of all the songs they mention or sing during their show. And
it killed itself for no reason. That was awesome.
You're scaring the cat. Anyway,
I didn't even have to do anything.
I'm watching the Game Grumps from like the beginning when like Dan first shows up, and I'm only watching Aaron and Dan. And I'm making a playlist of all the songs they bring up or sing during the course of their show on Spotify. So, and in chronological order.
Yeah.
Because how else are you going to do it? How are you going to keep track of what you've seen and what you haven't?
A good point.
Yeah. So I just keep track of it by date, and I play... there is a way to do this. There is no button to do it. But if you add certain text and a playlist, or on a video, it will actually show you all of the person's uploads in chronological order.
Oh.
Starting at the very beginning.
Nice.
I had to look it up, but I did find it. I'll put that on the screen and in the description so you can just copy-paste as you will. But, yeah,
that is a lot of experience.
But I got to the one where they were talking about their greatest fears, and Aaron was talking about how it's monotone noises that get louder.
Yeah.
He's like, sharks. Dave's like, sharks. But, if they get progressively louder as you get close to them, that's also scary. I saw that made me think of Haunter. That's like, what sound does a haunter make? Haunt. And then, and I was like, haunt, 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 haunt. Like, shark, 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 shark. Oh, it's an oddish.
Yep.
It's only slightly odd.
It's odd-ish.
Yeah. Is there an even-ish?
There will be if I catch one.
But it evolves into Weed God.
I know.
Is there a pot? Am I being too loud? Am I being too loud? Are you trying to sleep? No, don't do that! Phil, pet its entire side, and it's like, no, why you do this?
No, don't go, please.
No, stop. Oh, it's up. Oh, and it's down. Oh, it's side on the left.
Aww!
May, are you okay? Where did it go?
She's walking crooked.
She's tired. She always walks crooked when she first. I'm not gonna pester the other cat. She'll kill me.
Yes, she will.
The other cat's an asshole.
She will murder you.
Oh, it's a kingdra.
Yep.
Not to be confused with a queendra. So, if you have a female, does it evolve into a queendra, or is it all kingdras?
It's all kingdras. You can rename it, though. Equal opportunity.
Why? Why can't you have a female king? And why can't you have a male queen?
There are male queens.
Exactly. Ow, it hurts. Good. Fuck you. Now my legs are cold because the cat got up. Fucking damn it.
I don't want to do another battle.
You have to. We're only 8 minutes in. Give the audience what they fucking want. Shut up. We have to see if it evolves into a Gengar or not.
I know. I wish I just had a rare candy, but someone changed this game so that rare candies aren't all over the fuck. We're at the bottom.
It wasn't me.
I know.
You could only be mad at yourself.
I know.
Do.
Because I swear we've picked up 2 or 3 items.
So
that
we
should
went
be
to
rare
tabletop
candies.
game.
Tabletop game.
Tabletop game.
We went to game.
We went to game. We played game. Game was game.
Whoops.
Anyway, and I thought we could recommend some stuff to people that is like outside of whatever. So Phil really likes Artifacts Inc., which I won from a tabletop game event a couple of years ago or last year.
So one of my favorite categories of games in general is the worker placement game.
Yeah.
And basic idea behind the worker placement game is you have a certain number of actions that you can take in your turn. There are 2 different methods to it. The first is, I place all my workers, and then once I'm done, next person places all their workers, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
The other more common one is, of course, everybody just places one at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Artifacts Inc. is one of the ones where you go just by yourself.
Yeah.
But before you can go, you roll dice. And those dice determine which actions you can take, because each action has a certain die number that it has to come up. So I really like that one.
Yep.
It's very simple, very easy to pick up.
Yep.
So.
And then in that same bundle, we played Artifacts Inc. Right after I got it. Mm-hmm. And Phil was like, oh, I love this. So a year passes. I got a second game at that same event.
Yep.
Yeah, for free, because I won it in a raffle. And we didn't play it. And so I go to Tabletop Day, and I'm like, Phil, this box isn't even open yet. And he was like, you're right, we should play this. So it was the 2 of us, Phil's fiance, and then a friend of theirs.
Yep, from Dungeons & Dragons.
Yeah, who had happened to walk in at the time, and we were like, come play with us. And we played Nevermore, which is...
It's a card drafting game.
Yeah, so...
Everybody starts with a hand of 5 cards.
Yep.
They pick 2, pass the rest on to the next person.
Yep.
And they pick 1, pass the rest, pick 1, pass the rest, and then you get the last one.
Yes. And we got done, and Phil was like, this is fun.
It's a good game.
It is a very good game.
It is brutal, though.
Oh yeah.
Holy crap.
If you have friends that you want to immediately discard, like you just don't want them anymore, play Nevermore with them. They will hate you, and then you will not have friends. And then all of a sudden your week will be free.
Yes. No, it's a really fun game. Again, one of those really simple games to pick up because there's only like 5 types of cards in the entire game. Mm-hmm. So it's...
And that's where we played Star Trek 5-Year Mission.
Mm-hmm.
You get to play as a character. There has to be a captain and a doctor.
There doesn't have to be.
Okay.
They just highly recommend it.
There has to be a captain and a doctor.
There has to at least be a doctor. Because if you have no way to remove injuries, you're kind of screwed.
But if you don't want to use Kirk or Picard for whatever fucking reason, you don't have to.
Right.
You have like every...
I told you!
Yes! 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 Yeah! Yes! I'm so excited. You have to look at his stats. My throat hurts. I'm so excited!
I told you I set that up.
Oh, thank God.
It's one of the best parts of the randomizer.
I need you to look at Pokemon stats.
Pokemon.
He's up to 95. That's good. No, Summer. What the fuck are you doing?
I don't know.
Paralyzes on contact. Oh my God!
Oh my lord!
Jesus Christ, he's fast.
And his attack's really high too.
Yeah, it just went up. It's spiked.
I'm just gonna headbutt everything. That's awesome. I'm gonna use the
that's so
last
cool.
Hyper potions or super potions on Chibi here.
Oh, that's awesome. Makes
Save
me
the
really
hyper
happy.
potions.
It makes me so happy. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, you get a character. You could pick out of like 8 characters. The game comes with 7.
Yeah.
But I got the promo card.
Keep in mind also you have to choose which ship you're using.
Yeah.
That actually makes a difference.
It does make a difference. You have to pick an entire original series cast or an entire Next Generation cast. You cannot mix.
Right.
Because you get different cards depending on what you use.
Right.
And it changes things. So, you get...
Which is unfortunate, because it'd be really cool to have a crossover ship.
I'm sure it's been done. You just mix all the cards together.
Yeah.
I'm sure it would be really easy to beat the game, though.
It might be harder.
Well, it depends. Because it's not like you get individual cards for each character.
Right.
The captains are on the same card. It's just, you either get Kirk or Picard. It's the other captains on the flip side.
Right.
So, if you want... You can't have 2 captains and 2 doctors and 2... because it's the same character.
Right.
So
it's not going to break the game.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
The bonus
it might
card...
make it harder because you have more
right.
series-specific stuff to contend with.
Right. But the basics of the game is you pick your characters, you pick your ship,
Mm-hmm.
you put the ship cards with the generic cards based on alert level.
Yes,
From
there are
blue
3
to
alerts.
red.
There's blue alert, yellow alert, and red alert.
And you complete each alert that comes up, or as many as you can, depending on whatever skill level you set it at. And that changes how many points you need to beat the game.
Yes.
Right.
It also changes other requirements to win. Because normally you only need 1 alert of each color and 10 points. But the higher difficulty you play at, not only do you have to get more points, but you also have to get more of each color.
Yeah.
So it makes it so that you have to really think about what's going on.
Some cards have time limits. Some cards make it so that way you can't make a plan with everybody else on the table.
Yeah,
oh, God.
That one was brutal.
That one sucked.
We hit 2 of those at the same time.
And we were just like, fucking Jesus.
And then there are some where you have to complete them before you can complete anything else.
Right. If you decide you want this game, or you want to play this game, the original version that doesn't have the promo card, the only thing you're missing is the 8th character. And if that you were playing with the original series cast, that's Yeoman Rand. And if you're playing with the Next Generation, that's Wesley Crusher.
Yes. The whole reason that promo card exists is because of Wesley Crusher.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah, if you say "Shut up, Wesley," you get like a bonus reroll or some shit like that. So stupid. But each character has different things that they're capable of doing. When we played, we had a captain and a doctor, and that would have made me the first officer. But we were playing with the Next Generation cast, and I didn't like the first officer's ability.
Yeah.
Riker. His name is Riker.
Yes.
And so
That's
I changed to Geordi LaForge, the engineer.
Let me tell you, switching to Geordi LaForge...
It was the smartest decision
that was incredible.
Yeah, because Geordi has a special ability where if you just have a blue die, you can, instead of spending that blue die, essentially, to fix the ship...
It's a red die. Red dice fix the ship.
Blue dice are for doctors, right? But you roll the red die, and if it's high enough, you can use it to fix the ship. If you're anything but Geordi LaForge, you have to put it back in the die pool. But if you're Geordi LaForge, you can re-roll it and put it back in your action pool.
Yeah.
So it's like you didn't use an action.
Right. You just keep cycling it, which is fantastic.
Which is fucking great.
Yes.
Oh my god.
And believe me, on the surface level, when you're first learning the game, it's just like, oh yeah, dice won't be a problem.
Oh no, they're a problem.
Oh no.
You have 3 different colored die. There's the yellow dies, which are for, like, it's by shirt. So...
Yes.
But it's by, I should specify, it's by the original series shirt colors.
Yes.
Not the Next Generation shirt colors. So yellow is security and captaining. Blue is doctor, which that doesn't change at all. And then red is engineering. But Geordi LaForge in the Next Generation wears yellow, because they changed yellow to security and engineering, and red to captain and whatever. So,
because Picard said so.
Because I guess they decided they wanted to change that. I think it's mentioned in a movie. Why they did it, I just don't.
It's probably just a retcon.
Yeah. No, that reminds me. So I was watching an interview with Alexander Siddig, who played Julian Bashir in Deep Space Nine, who apparently was a huge fan of Star Trek before he was on it. But he was talking about how when he was first hired, they didn't actually tell them that they were working on a new show. It just said Star Trek at the top. And at the time, The Next Generation was being produced.
Right.
So he was like, oh, I'm probably auditioning for, like, Deanna Troy's long-lost brother or something. Because they didn't tell him.
Right.
But, but he was actually originally auditioning to play the captain of Deep Space Nine, but he was too young, so they gave him the doctor.
That's funny.
They hired... Because Benjamin Sisko has a son that's, like, 14 when the show starts. And Alexander Siddig was like 26 at the time, so that wouldn't have made sense.
Yeah, that would have been weird to explain.
Yeah. And so they hired Avery Brooks, who is fantastic, such a good actor. But he didn't act after that, I don't think. I think he became a teacher or professor. Same with Andrew Robinson, who played Garrick, but he was in a movie with Sylvester Stallone. And he was in the original I have it. I'll just go pick it up.
Hi guys.
I have them all.
I'm all alone
Dirty
now.
Harry with Clint Eastwood. In the original Dirty Harry, he played the Scorpio killer.
Oh.
He effectively started and ended a movie career because nobody would hire him to play a normal role after that. That's what happens when you play a serial killer in the 70s.
Yeah.
But, no, he's a good actor, too. He was in a lot of movies I actually like, but that's because he was in a lot of horror movies. He was in the original Hellraiser. He was in Chucky 3.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Chucky 3.
Chucky 3. The Chuckening.
The Chuckening.
No, Child's Play 3 is what it was called. No, it was Chucky. No, it was Child's Play 3. And then they changed after that to, like, The Wrath of Chucky or some shit like that. I have them all, too.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
I have lost my ability to
Oh, fucking Christ.
manipulate my voice.
I keep saying to take this movie with you, and then you never do because I never give it to you. Take
I also
this
need to
goddamn movie with you.
I also need to take that book.
What book? Oh, the characterization book.
Yeah.
Right.
I keep forgetting to take shit with me.
Yeah, I know. You're taking it with you today. Ow, fucking auto harm.
The wrath of the auto hop.
This is what I get. This is 100% what I get. Where the fuck is it?
Gaggle's gonna get to 50.
Alright, well, next time on Sibling Revelry, just...
But we're almost out.
Hey, you got last year from winnings.
Yeah. I want to see what this is first.
Okay.
We gonna get high.
High on caffeine.